Standing.
Oh, it's actually it's not. It's not a sound. It's a sound painting sign, but it's a spelling game. It's a theater game.
Yeah.
And but we sound painting is like the Borg,
Mm-hmm.
Star Trek, the Borg. You will be assimilated.
Mm-hmm.
So we assimilate all kinds of signs, and flocking is signed kind of like a wave coming out of the stomach more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit of just a quick little wave kind of thing coming out of the stomach, though.
Yeah.
And then imagine a group of people. Let's say they're facing, the public, facing downstage. The one that is the furthest downstage is the leader of the flocking.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they do, they could just lift their hands up. Everybody else follows them and lifts their hands up. They put their hands down. Everybody puts their hands down. They shake their head. Everybody shakes their head. So this person is leading them.
Yeah.
For just a short time. Because the idea of flocking is to have a leader that does a few things for 30 seconds or a little bit more, and then turns their body. And as they turn their body, everybody turns because they're leading. Everybody turns in the direction they're turning. But now the person over here is going to be the one that leads the flocking. The furthest one on the outer edge of the group.
Yeah.
Leads the flocking, and now it's another person that starts making other movements, and everybody follows that movement.
Mm-hmm.
That person does that for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a little bit confusing if you have two people that are there. Well, then two people start, and you follow one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that usually resolves itself. The group has to kind of make group decisions and resolve in a way who is the person on the outermost edge. And then that person does that for 20, 30, a minute, whatever, and then flips it and turns in another direction. And now the person, it's not always squaring off. You can use angles or whatever. And so you're responsible, the leader of the flocking is responsible for doing what he or she wants with movement, or even speaking, but just sticking with movement. And then after 30 seconds, 45 seconds, turns it, gives the leader role to another person just by the turning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can the person can either pick up something new, brand new, when it's the second leader, or they can decide to pick up where the other person left off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, that would be you would call that. You would start mixing signs and say, even though I don't see many people doing this, but this is what you could do. Continue flocking continuous intent.
Yeah.
So that it passes it to the leader. And
okay.
You can say flocking change, and now it has to be different each time.
Yeah.
Flocking with walking only.
Yeah.
And that's just walking and flocking.
Yeah. But you stay in place, like you don't move around.
You move. You walk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it depends on the movement the player in front makes. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
Or you could say flocking in place by using the in place gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of ways to modify, but if you just say flocking, then it's like point to point. It's wide open what you do. There's no modification.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
And of course, flocking gets a go gesture, like all sound painting
Yeah.
gestures.
Yeah. That's right.